Yep. How you guys doing today? I'm Manga King, and this is my live reaction to Kagurabachi Chapter 29. Can't wait until we get to Chapter 50. I feel like something special is going to happen. But let's get to the story. Let me not waste any time. Wow, I'm getting nervous. Why? Our job is simple. So we got two new characters, I guess, that we never seen before. Hopefully we get names for them, but it's a female and a dude. One girl look official, and the other guy look like he's some type of part of the black market or some shit. But anyways, the guy said we don't expect them to put Ente up for auction, but that doesn't change anything. We buy the Sunushi. Oh, maybe they're the Kanabis. Maybe they're part of the Kanabis. These two. The girl's like, yes, but people are being sold here. How can we just ignore that? The guy's like, in this cesspool of the world, we can't fix everything. We have to choose what we protect. But I guess we don't know about the Sunushi power. Think of it this way. By buying the Sunushi at the auction, we can save millions of lives. And I agree with this guy. He has more of my sense of justice. A lot of people's sense of justice is like, oh, let's save everybody. Yeah, my sense of justice is like, let's not affect what we can't change anyways, and let's affect what we can change. Like this guy is saying, by getting these swords and making sure not a villain get a sword, we already saved millions of life. If I buy one of these people that's selling the auction, it's not gonna do anything. They're just gonna kidnap another person and sell it. Anyways, let's go back to the story. It looks like we're going back to the fight with the main character and this girl. What's her name? Hakuri or whatever her name is. No, that's not her name. Hayuki or whatever. I'm not good with Japanese. Someone says, "Who's that woman? Shoro's friends." Wait, that arm. We got a flashback with Shiba and the main character. Shiba's like, why stand out? With my sorcery, we can teleport past the guards and down the underground. Oh, I was right. His powers is teleporting. And Shiba, the main character respond to Shiba. At any rate, we have to face security somewhere, and that flame bone is going to be the biggest challenge. I want to get over it. Okay, so they did have the option of just going down to where they were supposed to go down, but the main character is like, it's better to get rid of them early and then take care of what we need to take care of. Which we will find out later if that's a good decision or not, but we don't know for now. Anyways, we got this guy with the crazy teeth saying, hey, they're making a move. Oh, she's going off. They're going to crush each other. She's just taking care of everybody, even the people that are quote unquote supposed to be on her team. Well, technically they're not supposed to. Damn, they're killing a bunch of people. We got this girl killing a bunch of people. We got the main character just slashing through all these people too. And we need to talk. Oh, it looks like they're about to have a face-off, man. This is a cool-ass panel of people dropping on her side and people dropping on his side. And she's like, that's my line, bastard. Responding to him saying we need to talk. Damn, this is a cool panel. Oh, there's the samurai guys. The samurai guy's like, well, not samurai. I mean, the guy who does sumo wrestling or whatever, a big boy. He's like, that's the cloud guys, right? So it really broke, but it still works. And the main character thinks to himself while I look into this big guy. He's like before you create a space seal off from the regular world. The guy's like, yo, he's gone. Where'd he go? Okay, that makes sense. He has the ability. This big guy has the ability to create space where people can't see them. So I guess that's what he did. The girl responds to the main character, well, your serum made this complicated. But the ente in the hand of those scumbag, I can't let you die. We gotta protect you now. We go back to the flashback with the main character, Shiba. Shiba is like, get it over with. You want to fight? The main character is like, we can use this situation to our advantage. We know. Oh, okay, so he's trying to make a deal with them. Okay, I see. We go back to the main character in this time, in the current event, saying to the girl, protect me, not arrest me. She's like, it's up to you. If you resist and drag this out, then we arrest you. Why did you hand over the ente to the Suzumi? The makers like the Suzumi have a special storehouse. I need to learn where it is and how to break in, and it works. If you're trying to take the Sunushi away from them, you need my information. So she's like, so you want to team up? No need. We're going to buy the Sunushi. So he's trying to make a deal with her. I can't remember her name. I don't remember her name, but I'll remember it once. The maker's like, thinking to himself, I admitted it just like that. In that case, he said, I'm sure you know this cell human here too, right? There was a kid here earlier, the little brother of someone being sold today. He was shouting for them to give his big sister back. So your desire is to protect me and let the Rakuzushi proceed. Then you could get the Sunushi, and then the ente won't be usable. And she responded, yeah, exactly. And I understand the main character trying to play on emotions, but I get their point of view of it. It's like, why start a war over... I get how bad it sounds, like, yeah, it's people, but think about this selling like maybe 30 people a year. That sword, if the wrong people get the sword, it's going to kill a bunch of people. So while it's inhumane to let people sell people, at the same time, you got to look at the bigger picture and just deal with the biggest problem right now. That's like someone having the bomb and then someone kidnapping. You're like, yeah, there's someone getting kidnapped, but are you going to go after the terrorists or are you going to go after the kidnapper? Which is more important? Are you trying to fight for both is going to waste time. Anyways, let's go back to the story. We got a sumo guy thinking to himself, that's the part Hiyuki refused to support. And she says in the flashback, that's messed up. All lives are important. She put up a huge fuss until the last minute. Okay, so it's showing her point of view of it. So she kind of do agree with the main character in the flashback that we're seeing right now. But I guess it kind of convinced her that, okay, you have to let her go that they're selling humans. But she honestly disagreed with it. But it makes sense. They had to convince her. Anyways, she looks stern. And the Somo guy continues to say, but Hiyuki knows she commands power on par with an enchanted blade and the importance of taking on this assignment. There's no way we can let someone use that kind of weapon of mass destruction for personal gain. For the sake of this country, yes, but I know you're not so cold-hearted. My life has to be on the line too. Okay, that's her thinking of the fight. Okay, I see. And the maker thinking to himself that you're not really okay with this. So he's thinking of like, yeah, she's cold-hearted and she's doing this because it's pragmatic to do this, but she still cares about human life. So that's why he said that you're not okay with this, and I get it. Now he's saying this to his head. Not what I'm about to read is him saying that out loud to her. You want to leave the little kid crying while you give your money to those thugs to achieve your goals. Are you really going to abandon an innocent right in front of you for the sake of the greater good? Is that really okay? People being sold as an object? And she said, it's pointless trying to win me over. You're not going to get the Sunushi. So I get the main character. I get his point, but I always hated this part of the main characters, of them not being pragmatic, and they just think about like that thing where everybody has to be safe. And I always hate that line of thinking, because I'm like, that's not pragmatic and that's not efficient at all. And I get it, we need to save people, but I don't know. But then again, this is manga, so he's going to win anyways. But in real life, I always hated people doing that, thinking that way. But anyways, let's go back to the story. The main character looks shook because she just told him he's not going to be able to convince her. And now we got a flashback No way we can let someone this kind of weapon of mass destruction for personal gain. Trying to go into war with the Suzumi. The Kanabi won't come out on trash. A child risked their life for you for now on, for our country's sake. I know all of you. Okay, so that flashback is basically her thinking of a reason for not saving human lives, and she's like, yo, this is more important, blah blah blah, and she's having a hard time. She said enough to Fuku. I guess that's a some Somo guy name. Forget it. All of it. Like, this is Somo guy, look at her, all of it. And she responded, I had enough of picking our battles. The Shanty Blades, the Rokuzushi, the Shuro Jerks. I'm destroying it all. Why is she bleeding? What's going on? Shuro Roku, do you have a plan to get the Tsunushi? And the main character responded, yeah. And the Somo guy says, I think the plan is probably to kill you after retrieving the entity and the Tsunushi. And the main character is like, are you good with that? And the Somo guy responds to the main character by saying, well, if you let Huyuki kill you after you get the Shinta Blade back, then I won't get in trouble with the higher ups. The main character is like, thanks. And he responded to, okay, run. Okay, why is the main character going after her? I don't get this. Okay, so the summer guy, I get it now. So the summer guy, summer guy, deactivated his space ability, and when he told them to run, he was basically letting them know he was about to deactivate. So they ran to killing the rest of the guards. It looks like he's back at him. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're killing the rest of the guards. She's killing the rest of the guards, and she said, "You won't touch me. You won't touch him." So I guess she might be staying back and fighting the guards, and the main character is gonna go get his sword back and whatever information he needs from the storehouse. So that makes sense. And that's the end of the chapter. So I get the plan. They're teaming up. I don't know if the main character is sincere with him giving up his life when the Sumo guy was talking about it. But anyways, interesting chapter. I can't wait to see what happens next chapter. It looks like she's staying back to protect him, and he's getting the information. So good chapter. I give this an 8 out of 10. Kagurabachi. Anyways, do all the YouTube stuff. Subscribe, comment down below, and Manga Family, we out.